Obey the prophet when he speaks, and you'll be blessed. Disobey him, it is death.
Here we are. Here I am, actually.
The social prophet.
Back for another one. But this time we're doing something a little different. You know, it's not a social prophet rant. I was thinking about doing one, but I have a cold. I'm not going to put anybody through that. But I'm going to start a new little series because I'm obsessed with making lists. You know, top 10 rappers, top 10 athletes, top 10 comedians, top 10 movies, top 10 gangster movies, top 10 comedy movies, top 10 goddamn anything. So, you know, I was talking to my one friend and I was like, what athletes do you think looked weird in, you know, a new uniform, a new jersey? A lot of time, like, iconic athletes who play for one team their whole life, you know, you see them put on a different color and it's just like, nah, take that off. That's not right. So for this list, I'm not going to talk too much. We're going to run down the top 20 athletes, top 20 iconic athletes that just look odd or weird in a different uniform, you know. So, starting this off at number 20, I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson in this New Orleans Saints uniform. You know, it's just, I'm so used to him in the purple that just seeing him in the black and gold when he first came out with it was just weird, you know. He went to the Cardinals, and then now I think he's with Washington, but at the time, just not seeing him in the purple threw me off. So he gets the top spot for 20. Alright, number 19, you know, back in my day, Yogi Berra in a New York Mets uniform. Just joking, I never watched him play, but just seeing him in this Mets jersey kind of throws me off, you know. I'm not feeling it. Alright, number 18, keeping it with the MLB, I'm going to go with Bo Jackson in this Angels uniform. You know, everybody's used to him in the black, silver, and white. And I'm just not feeling this red on him. So, you know, he's going to grab that spot for number 18. Alright, like I said, I'm not going to talk much. We're just going to keep it rolling. Number 17. I got to go with LT, with Danian Thomason. Just seeing him in that green just doesn't look right. You know, he looked good in the powder blue, even though he was a little bitch, but he was good. You know, he's one of the best of all time, but just kind of looked weird seeing him with the Jets. All right, that's all I got to say about that. So number 16, gotta go with Karl Malone for the Lakers. That was just weird. He was ring chasing, clout chasing, but, you know, he had to do what he had to do, and, you know, everybody's used to him in that classic Utah Jazz uniform, so this was a little weird to see, but it's all good. Alright, number 15, OJ with the 49ers. Everybody's used to him in the Buffalo Bills uniform, so seeing him with the San Fran 49ers just doesn't look right. I think it was, this was the last team he played for, so. Alright, let's move it on to number 14. This just looks super weird. Joe Namath with the Rams. I don't even know what they were. Were the St. Louis there? Were the LA Rams? I'm not even sure, to be honest, what they were at that time. But it just doesn't look right. So, let's keep it moving. And this one, especially being a Steeler fan, this was super weird. Even looking at that right now, it doesn't even make sense. But Mike Vick in a Steeler uniform. It's just, when he was with the Eagles, it was kind of weird, but I don't know. It just worked or something. But just seeing him in a Steeler uniform, I don't know. Just, he played for us for 1 or 2 years, and I just couldn't get used to it. Never could. It was cool, you know, but just looks, I don't know, just black and gold. This isn't his color. Alright. Number, let me see, 15, 14, 13. Number 12. Keeping it with the Steelers. Franco Harris with the Seahawks. I actually didn't even know he played with the Seahawks. So, I don't know, when I was looking around, I just happened to notice he played for the Seahawks. And just kind of threw me off. Alright. Number 11. Gotta go with Ken Griffey Jr. in the White Sox uniform. Now, after he played for the Mariners, anything he wore looked weird. But the Reds, it was weird at first, but I kind of got used to it. But just seeing it with the White Sox, it was just weird, especially because I think of Frank Thomas. You know, they're like the two, not the top two. Griffey was the top, but they were just, you know, some of the most popular baseball players at the time. So it's just super weird. So it'd be like seeing Frank Thomas in a Mariners uniform, you know. All right, number 10. Another Steeler. This might be a little biased, but I think anybody would agree. James Harrison with the New England Patriots. And I'm going to put a slash Cincinnati Bengals because they were just both equally weird. It should be James Harrison in anything but black and gold. Both of our rivals, so, you know, you got to keep the 92. But I'm trying to think what looks more weird right now. I don't know. The Bengals just doesn't look right. He looks alright. He actually kind of pulls off the Patriots uniform, but still weird. Alright, number 9. Patrick Ewing in this with the Sonics. You know, iconic player. You know, in New York. And always wore the blue, red, and white with the Knicks. So just seeing him in green, yellow, and red just hurts my eyes. I'm actually about to click off it. Alright. Number 8. I know some people won't agree with this, but I just can't get used to LeBron in a Lakers uniform. It's just so weird, you know. With the Heat, it looked right, the black and the red. He actually looked good in it. But the Lakers, I don't know, just something about it is just weird, you know. I don't like it. Maybe I'll get used to it, but, you know, for now, it gets the number 8 spot. All right, number 7, Wayne Gretzky with the St. Louis Blues. You know, iconic with a couple other teams, but just something about the Blues, I don't know, just doesn't look right. I'm not going to give too much time to this, but yeah, that gets the number 7 spot. Alright, number 6, we got to go with Jerry Rice with the Seahawks. Now, I know he went from the 49ers to the Raiders, but that was weird, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just feel like if I had to pick what looked like more out of place, the Seahawks or the Raiders, I gotta go with the Seahawks. It just doesn't look right. So I chose that over the Raiders. So here we are. So here we go with the top 5. The famous top 5. Starting this off, I was playing around like musical chairs trying to pick the top 5, but I feel pretty good about this. Alright, number 5, Emmitt Smith with the Arizona Cardinals. Iconically famous with the Dallas Cowboys. So seeing him in the complete opposite color, red, just never looked right. He never even played right, really. But it was just everything was weird about it. And I'm going to click off it because I don't feel like looking at it anymore. Alright, number 4, gotta go with Brett Favre with the Jets/Vikings. I'm going to give them, if I had to pick one, I'm going to say the Vikings because at least, like, the Jets was weird, super weird at the time, I remember, but we're used to seeing them in green, you know, so it's really not that much different. But the purple, Brett Favre in purple, especially his rival, that's just, you know, that always makes it worse. It's one thing to see him in a different uniform, jersey, but seeing him with the rival, you know, it's like rubs it in a little bit. All right, here we go. Top 3. Number 3, Joe Montana with the Chiefs. Still kind of the same color scheme, actually, but I don't know, it's just weird. You know, we all think of him as a 49er, so I feel like he deserved a top 3 spot. That's a pretty, you know, iconic player to jump team, so we're going to leave that at number 3. Now, we're down to our last 2. So I'm going to give you guys a minute to think about what could be the last 2. What am I missing? And I'm going to take this moment to advertise. We got a new sponsor, an Apple. So come get the Apple iPhone. It's like, no. Anyways, all right, here we go. Number 2. Peyton Manning with the Denver Broncos. God damn it, this could have been number 1. But I don't I ended up getting used to it, actually. So looking at it right now, I don't know. I got used to it, to be honest. But at the time, it was just so weird. I couldn't take it. It was just too weird. Actually, I don't even know what I'm giving it to. Like, I'm not used to it now. But I'm just saying, he played a couple years. So it got time to grow on me. But I still will always think of him in a Colts uniform. So, yeah. Like I said, number 2. Just like he was in most of his career. He's always like number 2. Like Brady was better than him. But, alright. So, here we go. Drum roll. Did you guess it? Did you guess it? Did you guess it? Michael Jeffrey Jordan with the Washington Wizards. This is a no-brainer. He could have played for 10 years and nobody would get used to it. He's a Bulls jersey. The black, the red, the white, the black pinstripe, all that. This was just weird, but I know he was trying to own a team at the time, so he was just trying to get in there. So we're not gonna blame him, but as we all know, though, Jordan never could win without Scottie Pippen. So maybe if he would have had Scottie Pippen with him, they would have won one. But it is yet to be proven that he could win without Scottie or Phil Jackson. So guess we'll never know. We'll never find out. But hope you like the list. I'm gonna do a bunch more. I'm gonna try to keep them quick. This was 11 minutes, way too long. So I'm gonna try. But you can always scrub through it. So I don't know. Until next time. This is What the Fuck But Why. Peace.